Hi friends, today I will be discussing on production technological aspects of banana crop. This is one of the important subtropical fruit crop. It requires a very good, even with a high temperature also we can cultivate successfully, but it requires sufficient or well established irrigation or water source should be there for cultivation of this crop. And from single banana crop planting we can get around 3 ratoons, and this is cultivated for many purpose. Mainly in Karnataka, this banana is cultivated for food production, but in some South Indian states like Tamil Nadu, mainly they will grow this banana for both fruit production as well as for leaf production. So some of the varieties are mainly suited for this particular leaf production only because of the less tearing habit or less breakage habit. So that the one among them is Puvan. Puvan is the one. Next, the basic information related to this crop. It was originated from Southeast Asia. It is rich source of carbohydrates. Apart from this, it is also having some vitamins, riboflavins, niacin, even some amount of ascorbic acid. So it is also having a medicinal value. Like suppose if a person is feeling low, or if a person is feeling depressed, suppose if that person eat banana, that will activate his nervous system. Like it is having vitamin like element K also, that helps in activating the nervous system, or like it will calm down the nervous system. Even apart from this, we can also prepare banana powder for it is also called as baby food. We can also use even for cooking purpose some of the varieties. And apart from this, banana fiber, pseudostem fiber can be utilized for preparation of some value added products like bags. And the fruit type here is berry. And there are two important species, that is Musa acuminata. Musa acuminata, here all the varieties belongs to A group, and Bulbiciana it is B. So this is the banana plant. It is having pseudostem. It can be also used as a food. Even after cutting down the after harvesting the banana bunches, the pseudostem we can cut open, and we can pour some water and tie it, and this is the next day we can drink that water. That is very good for the diabetic patients. Even handcraft also we can prepare out of this. So this is the pseudostem, and the true stem is this one, and inside only we can see this. So that true stem, this is the petiole and inflorescence of banana. So as per the 2021 estimates, the average productivity of banana in India is 33 tons per hectare. So Simond and Shriprad, these two are the important scientists related to banana crop. So they have developed some of the banana varieties based on the ploidy nature, ploidy level. In this is the one crop even we can see diploid, triploid, even tetraploids also we can see in this banana. Triploids means the seeds will be absent, or the seeds will be having very small size. Diploid will be having the some hard seeds, and tetraploids will be having a very bigger size leaves. Even gigantic plant we can see in case of tetraploids. So these are the some of the varieties under triploid, that is Puvan. This is also commercial variety. Karpuravalli, Robusta, red banana. Say for example in especially in and around Mysore, Nanjangud Raspala is one of the famous one. These are the some of the key characteristics of the varieties which are used as a for desert purpose. Robusta, so it is having a AAA genome, that is it belongs to Acuminata group, having very good keeping quality, and we can expect around 20 kg per plant. But the drawback of this variety is it is susceptible to Fusarium wilt. Fusarium wilt is a one major problem in banana cultivation. Along with it, some other diseases also there. I will be discussing in the coming slides. Next is dwarf Cavendish, and here As the name indicates, the plant is dwarf in like height, and the leaves are the fruits are very large, and also the skin is thick. It will be having a greenish. Even in green color, we can see the fruits which are like even without any turning color, the fruits will be ripened without any color change. Keeping quality is not that much good. Only one day we can keep this, and we can expect 20 kg yield from single plant, and it is highly susceptible to leaf spot. That is Sigatoka leaf spot is a major problem. Red banana, it also belongs to Acuminata group. It is highly famous for its peculiar very good aroma. This is the one key characteristic of this red banana, and we can expect around 20 kg yield here also. It is suitable for like higher altitude, some hilly area also we can recommend this red banana. It is susceptible to all major problems associated with banana cultivation, that is bunchy top, Fusarium wilt and nematodes. Next variety is Poo1. It is having AAB genomic constitution, and it is it can be also suitable for ratooning, and it is having good keeping quality, but the yield is little bit less. It is resistant to Panama wilt, but it is susceptible to banana viral diseases. Rastali, it is also having AAB genome. Here it is having long duration. It is susceptible to Fusarium wilt and also hard lumps. That means whenever we are eating banana, there will be some hard surface. That is called hard lumps, and the bunch weight is around 12 kg. Matti, it is a having AA genome. It is also showing resistant to leaf spot disease. This variety is particularly famous in as a kitchen garden variety, especially in some parts of Tamil Nadu. Nepuvan, Channa Kadali, these are some of the other varieties. Nepuvan is having, it is a diploid in nature. This Channa Kadali is famous in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. It is also susceptible to nematodes. This Nepuvan, it is a diploid cultivar famous in both Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. It is having very good keeping quality, and it is having some fragrance also, like red banana. It is a fragrant one, are tasty, and it can be used for even making some powders. Udayam, this is a one recently released variety from National Research Center for Banana. It is located in Trichy or Trichy. Like 37 kg of yield we can expect from single plant. If we may manage properly, up to 45 kg we can get the yield per plant. It is a like we can say it is a voracious, like it is a high yielder. High yielder, like the duration is more here, 15 to 16 month. Even it will be having, you can see here there is a good difference, or there is a very like proper space is there between the two fingers, and the TSS is has as 32-degree Brix. This is also one important characteristic. So because of this reason, it can be also used for juice, banana juice and wine. It is showing tolerance to Sigatoka leaf spot as well as nematode. Karpuravalli, it is famous in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. So it is the compared to all other varieties, all other in Indian varieties, this is the one sweetest variety. But it is sometimes it will be having seed, but it is also show some seasonal variability with respect to seed content in the fruit. Keeping quality will be good, and it is susceptible to some of the diseases like leaf spot, and also it is suitable for drought prone areas. Kadali, it is also having some sweet flavor. Kadali. Grand 9, this is a one commercial variety. Throughout the India we can cultivate even. It is not a region specific, especially if we consider South Indian states. Here this is the one variety suitable for tissue culture also. Tissue culture, because most of the diseases associated with banana crop is related to viral infections, we can see. So this granine can be utilized for developing the tissue culture bananas which are free from viral diseases of banana. Hill banana, it is also called as Virupakshi. It is susceptible to bunchy top disease. It is highly skin is highly thick or very thick skin, we can see here, and it can be cultivated around 2000 meter from the mean sea level. And some of the varieties suitable for culinary purpose are Monthan. Even under unirrigated condition we can grow this, but it is susceptible to again fusarium wilt and also black sigatoka and moko disease. Some of the varieties we can use as a like a dual purpose, both desert as well as culinary. Say, Nendran is the one. It is not bunch is not that much compact. Keeping quality is good and it is suitable for chips making. So Banana Research Station Kannara, they have released some of the varieties like BRS1, BRS2. These are some of the hybrids, recently released hybrids. Agnishwar. So you can see here in BRS2, the fruits are even having some kind of acidity. Even after consuming this fruit, you will feel some kind of sensation, like a burning sensation in the heart. That is, it is because of the acid content present in that, and it is showing tolerant to leaf spot as well as nematodes problem. But this is a BRS1 is the promising hybrid. It is also showing resistant to many problems associated with banana cultivation. So these are some of the varieties or commercial varieties in most of the South Indian states. This is also same one. Next, coming to the production technological aspects, it is a humid as well as tropical fruit crop. It even we can also cultivate in subtropical, even some kind of arid condition also. But the optimum temperature required for its cultivation is 25 to 35 degrees Celsius. Even it can tolerate up to 40 degrees Celsius temperature. If there is a less than 10 degrees Celsius temperature, that leads to the like shooting, even the bunch development will be reduced or it will get affected. Even from up to 1500 to 2000 meter from mean sea level, we can cultivate. Some of the varieties like Virupakshi, so hill banana, sometimes they may ask, write the ploidy level of red banana, or hill banana, which is a hill banana, Virupakshi. Many times in many competitive exams they will ask this question. And we can cultivate in different kinds of soils, but alluvial soil or loamy soil or riverbank soils are well suited for its cultivation. pH is 6.5 to 7.5. And important concept or important thing in banana cultivation is propagation. Here you can see. So these are called as suckers, and this is the water sucker, and this is sword sucker. Mainly sword suckers are used for propagation purpose. Here you can see in this photograph. In case of sword suckers, we can see the well developed base, or the root portion is completely developed in this sword sucker. But in water sucker, there is a poor development of the roots. So we should not select the suckers based on the external appearance. We should also see for the root development, because this will give good anchorage to the plant. Since banana is having pseudo stem, if we are selecting this kind of suckers, that will leads to the larging problem, and also the yielding ability or the bunch quality, and also the bunch weight will get reduced if we are using this. So we can select sword sucker like 1 or 2 kg sword suckers we can select. Like here you have seen in the previous photograph, it will be having a very narrow leaves with 1 to 1.5 to 2 kg sucker weight, and the ground portion or the root portion is well developed, and there is a less larging here. There is no larging, or less lodging, and we can establish a good banana orchard if we are selecting sword sucker. Suppose if we are selecting water sucker, there is a problem of like lodging, and also the yield will be less if we are selecting this. We can easily identify the suckers by the broad leaves, by the presence of broad leaves. You have seen water suckers and also sword sucker, but some of the other different types of suckers are also present in banana, like sheaths, the leaf sheath without midrib or lamina. That kind of suckers are horticulture term we will call as a peeper suckers, and they will not grow further, the growth will be stopped. That means sheath without midrib or lamina are called as peeper suckers. Next is leaves with midrib and very narrow lamina, that is sword sucker. And water sucker means small rhizome with broad leaves. And other important terminology here is ratooning. Ratooning or follower. Follower. That means when the banana is harvested, and whatever the sucker which is having good well established suckers, that is called as follower or ratoon. This is having the ability to replace the parent, the original parent. Suppose if we are using that particular ratoon suckers, and that ratoons are not produced any fruits, that kind of suckers are called as maiden suckers. Maiden suckers. Then finally water suckers, you know already. So if the midrib is absent, midrib or lamina is absent, that kind of suckers are called as peeper suckers. And if the leaves and midrib, if they are present but they are very narrow, that kind of suckers are sword suckers. Are the base, well developed base will be there in sword sucker. Follower or ratoon sucker, this is a one which replace the parent. It is present very adjacent to the parent or the pseudostem. Next is suppose if we are using that ratoons will not produce any fruits. That kind of suckers are called as maiden suckers. And water suckers will be having broad leaves, but the base development is very poor. So now you have selected the sucker. So you can see in this photo, this is sword sucker. Sword sucker, this can be used for propagation purpose. And this is water sucker. This sword suckers only we will be leaving as for the ratooning. So you have selected the sword sucker. After that you have to follow one horticulture technique, that is paring and pollinage. In case of banana cultivation, the major problems include root knot, nematode related issues, nematode problem, pseudostem weevil, and various types of wilts. Suppose even if we are selecting the sword sucker which is having well developed base also, there is a chances of occurrence of all these problems. To overcome this problem, there is one technique called paring and pollinage. Paring and pollinage technique. Here what they will do is, first they will select the sword sucker, and they will cut the sword sucker at a height of 20 centimeter. They will remove all the leaves, excess thing they will remove. Then they will dip that sword sucker in a clay slurry. So this clay slurry, what it will do is, it will cover the entire surface of that sword sucker, and it will avoid the burrowing of nematodes. Nematode infestation it will avoid. Then we can prepare the clay slurry and dip the uh, this one sword sucker in the clay slurry, and then we can impregnate with the carbofuran granules. Carbofuran granules. Before doing this, we can also, after doing this, we can also treat the calms with any fungicides like copper oxychloride we can use, mancozeb we can use, just quick tipping we can do, and we can do the planting. This is called paring and pollinage. Mainly this is done to control the problems associated with banana cultivation, that is weevil. Like dipping will also avoid the weevils as well as nematode. Carbofuran mainly for nematodes, and copper oxychloride and mancozeb we can use. It will helps in controlling the problem of soil-borne pathogens or fusarium like that. So like this we can do the propagation of banana. So apart from this, commercially followed method is tissue culture. Wherever we can see the banana orchard, mostly all the plants are from tissue culture only. So here we can see what is the advantage. Here any plant part like even leaf, lamina, pseudostem, marva, flower, anything we can take for multiplication purpose. The initial cost of establishment will be higher. That is the one major problem, and the cost is higher, but free from the we can expect the seedlings which are free from diseases and pests, and even we can see the good establishment in the field, and we can expect uniformity even in the yielding ability even in while harvesting. Even after selecting tissue culture banana, we can see some problems in banana, like that is somoclonal variation. Why? What is the drawback of selecting this tissue cultured bananas? That is somoclonal variation or somoclonal variants. Normally, the purpose of tissue culture is to produce the uniform seedlings or uniform propagation material. But here sometimes there is a chances of, suppose if we select 100 tissue culture plant, in that there will be 5%, 5 plants will be having some uneven growth. Still this problem is unable to resolve or unable to overcome. This leads to the non-uniformity in the banana orchards. And sometimes no marketable bunches, and sometimes there is a problem of like post harvest diseases. In banana there are different systems of cultivation, like we can cultivate in the garden land or normal area. So we can start with the rainy season, or from throughout the year we can select any season. All the varieties are suitable. Suppose if it is a wetland, already we have cultivated, um, like we are having very good water source, we can go for these varieties. Padugai land, or after paddy crop or something, we can select any of the varieties. Hill banana, like Lower Palani Hills, Sirumalai, Virupakshi, these are suitable for the higher altitudes, that is 2000 meter from the mean sea, above mean sea level. So what is the advantage of selecting the banana for or cultivating the banana in wetland, or how to cultivate in these particular different lands which I have mentioned in the previous slide. Here, suppose if it is a wetland, no need of preparing the soil and all that cost we can reduce here, and planting in pits, and 60 centimeter depth trenches we can open here. Garden land means we have to plow 2 to 3 times, and we have to fill the top soil like 10 kg, 250 grams of neem cake, and linden we can put to our control the problem of nematode. And suppose if it is a padugai land, that means we can use spade. Mumoti means spade. We can use, and we can plant the corns. Hill banana, here first we have to plant the windbreak. Windbreak we have to plant. Then suppose if it is no windbreaks, we have to create some fences using stones, and we can plant after opening the pit. So based on the variety, soil fertility and system of cultivation, the spacing also varies and also the plant population will varies. Hill we can accommodate around 756 plants like by following 3.6 by 3.6 centimeter spacing. Wetland it is 2.1 by 2.1, and in case of garden land less spacing also we can follow. So in like other fruit crops we are following high density planting system. Here also we can go for high density planting in case of banana. It will helps in improving the productivity. It helps in improving the productivity per unit area without compromising in the yield. We can select some varieties like Nain and Robusta we can use, which it will suit for the high density planting. So you can see how the normal planting will look. Normally 2 by 2 meter will be there. Mm, so suckers per only one suckers per pit we can plant. High density planting 3 suckers. Spacing is like 3.6 by 3.6 meter space. 3 suckers we can accommodate. So irrigation, with respect to irrigation also in different places it vary. Garden land, like once in a week irrigation is sufficient. Wetland, 10 to 15 days interval, and after manuring throughout the like irrigation we have to practice. Suppose drip irrigation we can follow where there is a salt infection is there. It will helps in reducing the water requirement, or it will saves the 40% of the water. Generally it requires around 20 liters of water. If you want to get maximum yield, 25 liters of water is required. It is a heavy feeder. Banana is a heavy feeder, and especially along with the major nutrients, it also requires calcium. So all the varieties, the normal general practice is 110, 35, and 330 grams of NPK per plant per year we have to supply, especially in 3 splits like 3rd, 5th, and 7th month. Along with that, we can also go for application of some biocontrol agents after 5 months of planting. So there is a different recommendation for hill bananas, 40, 30, and 40 NPK mixture we can apply. So along with that, um, micronutrients are also having very good impact in the production and productivity of banana. Zinc, iron, copper, you can see here boric acid like 5 to 10 ml TPAL. Along with this we can mix this in a 100 liter of water, and we can go for giving as like spraying as a foliar spray. So suppose we can also follow fertigation like starting from 10th week to like 12th week we can follow. So after cultivation, like we have to lose the soil using spade at every 2 months interval. Earthing up is also one important operation, and also desuckering, removal of the suckers, propping, many other practices are there. Even we have to cover the bunches. That horticulture practices same it will repeat in the coming slides. So growth regulators also play a major role. Mainly 2,4-D. We can increase the size. PO1 and CO1 especially. We can spray these chemicals. All along apart from this, we can also control seediness problem in PO1 by spraying GA3. So intercrops also we can grow initially tomato, beetroot, onion, elephant foot ham. We should not plant any gourds, because gourds are also highly susceptible to um, fusarium, even not only chlorosis, even fusarium. These are the some of the special horticulture practices followed in case of banana. That like earthing up, covering the soil, like covering the soil near the base portion, like ಮಣ್ಣು ಹೇರು ಹಾಕುವುದು. That means we have to we can avoid the larging problem by doing this. Like every fertilizer, even every fertilizer application, we have to do this earthing up. Desuckering means removal of the suckers, removal of the unwanted suckers. Denaveling, that means removal of the male plant, removal of the male plant. Propping, it is giving support to the banana to avoid the larging problem. Matoking means like cutting the pseudostem. Matoking. So once we harvest the bunch, we are going to cut the um, like pseudostem. Bunch covering. This is mainly done to like avoid the problem of birds or bats. Nutrient spray. Mainly here, especially after flowering, we have to give the proper nutrient spray. Okay, it will helps in giving good yield as well as quality in case of banana. Dehanding means like separation of the bunches. Then removal of the leaves, that means dried leaves or any infected leaves we have to remove to maintain the proper health of the plant. So here you can see how they will do the bunch covering. So in commercial orchards, mainly some perforated plastic sheet covers or nets we can use for covering. Next is harvesting. So after harvesting, how we can do the post harvest management. Like when 3/4 of the fruit is mature, during that time we can harvest. Or up, like suppose in a bunch, upper portion of the hand showing color, that is also indication. And disappearance of angularity, this is one important um, harvesting indices or maturity indices. Then 100 to 110 days after planting, that is degree days. So here while harvesting the bananas, from one person it is not possible. Two-person should stand. One person can hold the bunch, and another person can cut the bunch by leaving some 10 centimeter space. So for local market, we can directly so we can sell the bananas. For export, like hands, we can separate like 4 to 6, and we can pack it and send it to different places. So even we can also use some chlorinated water or sodium hypochlorite. We can remove the latex, and also tibuconazole we can use to extend the shelf life, and also we can avoid a secondary infestation. Suppose if there is a improper ripening, we can go for application of ethylene also. Ethylene that will helps in uniform ripening, and we can store uh, like uh, we cannot store for longer time, but we can store it like for short time we can store it less than 12 degrees Celsius. Uh, Suppose if there is a delay in ripening, we can also overcome that problem by skin coating with 12% wax emulsion. Different edible waxes will be there that we can use. Next, yield, Puvan, Rastali, and Nendra, Ne Puvan. So in different varieties it will vary. So normal yield is 40 to 50 tons. Even sometimes in case of like high density planting, we can expect around 100 ton. So I was talking about the leaf production varieties, are how what is the use, where it is famous, and not only the banana fruits are having value. Even this leaf in banana leaf is industry is also having lot of scope, like around 125 million uh, we can earn by exporting or by producing the banana leaves alone. Like Puvan is the one best suitable variety, along with that Karpuravalli and Montan. Major reason, what is the main reason is here these varieties are not having the tearing or the breakage will not be there in this kind of varieties. Next, some important disorders in case of banana. Kottavasai, here you can see there will be some seeds. The seediness is there in case of banana fruits, and this kind of fruits are not suitable for consumption. So this is controlled by spraying 2,4-D at the rate of 20 ppm. Next is hard lump. Like whenever we are eating the bananas, these bananas will be having some hard surface. Suddenly we will feel like hard. It is because of deficiency of some nutrient, some hormones, and because of the immature harvesting or improper ripening. So we can use 2,4-D at the rate of 1000 ppm immediately after cutting to control this. Neervasai, it is a common problem in one variety, that is Neenran. Suppose if there is a any infected suckers are there, like this will carry the this problem. That means fruitless bunches. There will be no fruits in the bunch. Simply the bunch will be there without fruit. That is Neervasi. And Kottavasi means here there will be seeds, presence of seeds, and the seeds are not edible. In Neervasi, here there will be a bunch, but there will be no fruits. Choke throat, here you can see the bunch is having some droopy habit, and here there is no male flower. Chilling injury. Chilling injury, it is a common problem if we store the bananas at low temperature. So the normal recommended storage temperature is 10 to 13 degrees Celsius. So we can go for storing at the temperature to avoid this problem. Next is diseases and also pests problem in case of banana. Pseudostem weevil is a major problem, and banana aphid, it is a Pentalomia nigronervosa, mainly banana bract mosaic, even bunchy top. These are transmitted through this disease, aphid only. Burrowing nematode and also Pratylincus coffee, that is lesion nematode, and also root knot nematode. All kinds of nematode problem we can see. Because of that only, we are always suggesting to do the paring and pollinage in case of banana. And pseudo stem weevil, that is Cosmopolitus sordidus. So this infestation we will not see until we cut open the pseudostem. This weevil will reside in the fleshy pseudostem, and when we cut open the bunch only we can see the problem, and from inside it start eating all the food material, and in the severe infestation the plant will fell down, or it is easily highly susceptible to larging. So kerosene we can, sorry, chloropyrifos we can sow. We can give the injection, or we can we can inject to the pseudostem. You can see how the infected nematode infected plants will look, and also the roots. So mainly we can go for growing the trap crops, or we can do the proper summer plowing and application of proper amount of biocontrol agents along with FIM and neem cake. And we can also go for proper practicing of this paring and pollinage. So these are some of the diseases: Sigatoka, Panama wilt, bunchy top, banana bract mosaic virus is from mealybugs. Moko disease, stem and rot is it is later it cause infections like anthracnose. You can see the infestation of bunchy top. So this is the typical symptom, and the plant will not produce any proper shape fruits. Sigatoka, you can see the here in this leaf spot white color patch will be there. Mycosporella musicola can go for spraying mancozeb. Fusarium wilt, so it is a quick wilt, like the severe infestation, all the affected plant will die. So for this we have to treat the suckers properly, and we can use the disease free planting material. So in banana there are many diseases as well as disorders, mainly Nirvazi, Kottavazi. That thing you should know. What is Nirvazi? What is Kottavazi or hard lump? It is related to, and other things like paring and pralinage and maturity indices. Like these terminologies are very important. Denavling means removal of the male part after, like before the harvest of the bunch. Propping, giving support. Matocking means matocking, it is a matocking, that means like cutting the pseudostem after harvesting the bunch. So these are the some special horticulture practices, very important in case of banana. So and also varieties belongs to diploid group, triploid group. So that is also very important, and also some like value added products. So this is all about banana cultivation.